Hey guys, today we're going to do the unboxing and overview of the Audio-Technica AT2020. This is a cardioid condenser microphone. It retails for about $120 US, so it's not the cheapest, but it's far from the most expensive condenser microphone that you can get. It is the XLR version, so they do have a USB version called the AT2020 USB, but I purposely got the XLR only version because I want to connect it to my recording interface. And I want to get a condenser mic. I don't have a condenser mic right now. I only have a dynamic mic. I only have the Shure MV7. That's a USB dynamic mic I'm using right now. And I want to get a condenser mic because condenser mics are usually better for recording vocals. So yeah, I just want to see how the performance of this mic compares to my Shure MV7, which is a dynamic mic. So yeah, do the unboxing here. And I would say overall Audio-Technica generally provides some pretty good value for their products. They're well known for just beginners who are getting into audio recording and audio equipment. They're well known for their affordable headphones and affordable microphones and phono cartridges and things like that. So it's a Japanese company. They've been around since the 60s. Yeah, they're well known for making nice, affordable, good value stuff. So yeah, let's take a look here. So yeah, condenser microphone, of course, it's a different design than a dynamic microphone. You'd need to have phantom power, so make sure that whatever mixer or recording interface that you're plugging into, pretty much all of them are going to provide 48 volt phantom power, which is necessary for powering a condenser microphone. That's one of the biggest differences between a dynamic mic and a condenser mic, is a condenser mic needs to have 48 volts phantom power. But yeah, in general, I would say condenser mics are better for recording vocals and things like that compared to dynamic mics. So that's basically the reason I got this. So yeah, you get the manual here, of course. Cardioid just means it's a pickup pattern designed to record mostly in front of you. It doesn't really, it tries to reject unintended noise from the sides and back. So cardioid is generally a very popular pickup pattern to use for microphones. Just generally records in front of you and doesn't try to get any other like unwanted noise from other directions. So yeah, I think I don't really need this user manual. I know how to use a microphone. Comes with a nice carrying case here. Okay, so this is not real leather. It's just kind of like a leather type of texture, but it's not real leather. But it's nice. It comes with a pretty nice carrying case here. Looks like what's inside here. Okay, it comes with this is a mount. Comes with that. And yeah, that's it. But it comes with a pretty nice carrying case, very substantial. And this is the mount for the microphone here. And yeah, the only other thing this comes with is the microphone itself, which is pretty well built actually. Let me see. Yeah, so this is pretty well built. I mean, for 120 bucks, yeah, definitely not too bad. In terms of build quality, Audio-Technica stuff is pretty good. So there it is, the condenser capsule inside of there, cardioid condenser. You cannot change the pickup pattern. It's only cardioid, so that's fine though for most people. Most people just record from the front. And yeah, this is the XLR connection right here. Does not come with the XLR cable, so you have to supply your own for that. But it should be pretty good. Let's see. Fits well inside of the provided case as it should. So that's how it looks. Yeah, inside the case. Okay, and then I suppose it'll just be like this. Yeah, you'll just put it on here, and then you tighten this up, and then you just put this on a tripod mount. Okay, so actually, this little tripod mount that the Audio-Technica AT2020 comes with, I'm not sure what kind of tripod actually fits in this thread here, because I tried using my Manfrotto Pixie right here, and this is a $35 mini tripod from pretty well-renowned tripod company, Italian company Manfrotto. Yeah, it doesn't fit, unfortunately, so I can't use my Manfrotto Pixie, which is what I would usually use for something on the desk. So I think, yeah, this is weird. I'm not sure what tripod Audio-Technica wants you to use this with. It's very strange. I mean, the actual quality of this tripod mount is pretty good. It's just I'm not sure what you're supposed to use it with. Like, it's weird because the quality of this is pretty good. This tripod mount that Audio-Technica gives you, it's a pretty solid quality, but I just don't know what tripod they want you to use this with, because this thread is a little bit too big for my Manfrotto Pixie right here, and it's a little bit too small for my onstage stand. So this is my onstage stand here. This retails for about $15, but yeah, it's a little bit too small for this one. So I'm not sure what tripod it wants you to use this with. Yeah, a bit odd. So I can't use this. Instead, I got another shock mount from Amazon. This is from a Chinese retailer, and it's pretty cheap. It's like 15 bucks for the shock mount, and they give you a pop filter or a windscreen cover as well. So yeah, actually it's yeah, it's more like $10 or $15 US, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna use this one with it because this one actually works with my onstage stand. So I'll probably just put this here inside the shock mount right here. Just nestle it in here like this. Okay, and I can use this windscreen cover, a pop filter, if I want. This is supposed to be for the AT2020. Supposed to be, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so I can cover it like a condom. No, sorry guys, I made that joke. You can cover it like this, right? Yep. So yeah, you cover it like this, and yeah, I think most of the time though, this is supposed to be a pop filter, but actually it's more like a windscreen cover. It's advertised as both a windscreen cover and a pop filter, but it's actually more like a windscreen cover. A pop filter would be something you have in front that's you know, that kind of it stays in front of the shock mount. But yeah, it doesn't really look good when it's left on either. I would prefer to take it off. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it on the shock mount for sure, and this one should work with my onstage tripod. So if I just screw it on like this. Okay. Okay, and this is probably how I'll use it. Okay, yeah. That's probably how I'll use it on my desk. It's weird because, yeah, I don't know what kind of tripod they want you to use the included mount with, because it doesn't fit any of the tripods I have. So it works with my on-stage stand though. Yeah, this one originally I was using it with a dynamic microphone with my Shure mic, right? I have a Shure PGA 48 that I would put in here, and I would just use it to record from my guitar amplifier, but I can repurpose the stand for use with my Audio-Technica. So anyways, yeah, probably gonna use this shock mount, and let's see. Yep, I'll just hook it up to my recording interface. So yeah, stay tuned guys, because I'm going to compare this with the Shure MV7 USB mic that I have, which is a dynamic mic, which also has an XLR output as well. And I'm going to be doing a recording with this mic so you guys can kind of hear how it sounds like with my vocals. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's it guys. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section below. Stay tuned for the comparison. As always, thanks for watching. Alright, so now I'm going to test out all these different mics, and in order to test them out, in order to compare them, what I'll be doing is talking for a little bit, and then I'll be playing my guitar and kind of singing for a little bit just to compare them, contrast them, test them. And yeah, I'm going to be using a few different microphones. So first I'll be using the Blue Yeti Nano, and this will be hooked up to my computer, and I'll use the Audacity app to record from it. And then I'll be using the Shure MV7 that we just unboxed, and I'll be using this hooked up to the computer the same way and recording from it. And then just for another point of comparison, I have my Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 recording interface, and this one can also hook up to the computer, of course. And I have this plugged into Shure SM48 microphone, and then we'll test this one out too, just for another point of comparison. So basically be the Blue Yeti Nano versus the Shure MV7 versus the Focusrite 2i2 plus the Shure SM48 mic. And yeah, we'll see which one sounds the best. All right. So this is my John Mayer OMJM acoustic, and it is a Martin acoustic. So Martins are usually very expensive guitars, and I bought this back in 2012. The original price I think I paid was about $2,500 for this model, and I've essentially kept it ever since, just because it is one of my favorite guitars, and it's become my go-to acoustic model. And I love John Mayer. He's one of my favorite musicians. Ever since I listened to the album Continuum back in 2006, I've been interested in his music, and yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I got his signature model. But his signature model also sounds fantastic. It's special things about it. Besides the signature, here is the Engelmann spruce top right here. I think is what's special about it. Most of Martin acoustics come with Sitka spruce tops, but this one comes with Engelmann spruce. So yeah, that's the special thing about this guitar. Now I'm going to be playing a piece of music by John Mayer, and this is one of my favorite John Mayer songs. It's called Walt Grace Submarine Test 1967. All right. All right. So yeah, I'm going to start playing this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. All right, 1, 2, 3. Walt Grace. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Walt Grace, desperately hating his whole place, dreamed to discover a new space, and buried himself alive inside his basement. Toned the side on his face, man, is working away on displacement, or what it would take to survive. 'Cause when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. And his wife told his kids he was crazy, and his friends said he failed if he tried. But with the will to work hard and a library card, took a homemade fan blade, one-man submarine ride. That morning the sea was mad and I meant it, way so big as he'd seen it, deep in his dreams at home. From dry land he rode it over to West End, closed the hatch up with one hand and paddled off alone. 'Cause when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. And for once in his life it was quiet, as he learned how to turn in the tide. And the sky was aflare when he came up for air, in his homemade fan blade, one-man submarine ride. Okay, so yeah, that is the Blue Yeti Nano recording. So this is the John Mayer OMJM signature model from Martin Guitars. I've owned this model since 2012, pretty much continuously, and it's pretty much my main acoustic guitar. And the reason I have this is because I'm a huge fan of John Mayer. I think I've been a fan of him since 2006, because that's when his album Continuum came out. He's one of my favorite guitarists and one of my favorite musicians. So I have huge respect for him as a songwriter, as a guitarist, as a musician. And of course, when it came time to buy, to upgrade my acoustic guitar, that's why I went for the Martin OMJM. It was expensive. It was around $2,500 US. But for me, this is just, this is something I'm going to keep forever, basically. I don't think I'll ever sell this guitar or get rid of it. The special thing about this guitar compared to other Martins is, besides the signature, it has an Engelmann spruce top, which supposedly is better for finger picking. So, yeah, anyways, this little introduction to my guitar. Now I'm going to play one of my favorite songs from him, which is called Walt Grace's Submarine Test 1967 off of his Born and Raised album. It's one of my favorite songs by him. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Walt Grace desperately hated his whole place, dreamed to discover a new space, buried himself alive inside his basement, tongue the side on his face, man is working away on displacement and what it would take to survive. 'Cause when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. And his wife told his kids he was crazy, and his friends said he'd fail if he tried. But the will to work hard in the library card, he took a homemade fan blade, one-man submarine ride. That morning the sea was mad and I meant it, waves a big seat, seen it deep in his dreams at home. From Dryland he rode it over to Westland, closed the hatch up with one hand, paddled off alone. 'Cause when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. And for once in his life he was crying as he learned how to turn in the tide. And the sky was aflame when he came up for air in his homemade fan blade, one-man submarine ride. Alright, so that is the Shure MV7. So this is the John Mayer OMJM Martin signature model, and I've owned this guitar since 2012, so over 10 years now. I bought it for $2,500 US, so it wasn't a cheap purchase, but I really wanted to get it because I'm a huge fan of John Mayer. I think I became a fan of him since 2006 because that's when his Continuum album came out, and yeah, I was just a huge fan of him, huge respect for him as a musician, as a guitarist, as a songwriter. So yeah, when it came time to upgrade my acoustic, of course I went with the Martin OMJM model, and yeah, it's been my main acoustic ever since. And the special features about this is, besides the signature, the top is Engelmann spruce, which is a little bit different than other Martin acoustics, which usually have Sitka spruce. So yeah, had this guitar for a while and I really enjoy using it. And now I'll be playing a song by John Mayer. This is one of my favorite songs. It's called Walt Grace's Submarine Test, January 1967, off of his Born and Raised record. 1, 2, 3. Walt Grace desperately hated his whole place, dreamed to discover a new space, buried himself alive inside his basement, tone the side of his face, man he's working away on displacement and what it would take to survive. 'Cause when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. And his wife told his kids he was crazy, and his friends said he failed if he tried. But with the will to work hard and the library card, took a homemade fan blade, one-man submarine ride. That morning the sea was mad and I meant it. Waves as big as he's seen it, deep in his dreams at home. From dry land he rolled it over to West End, closed the hatch up with one hand and paddled off alone. 'Cause when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. And for once in his life it was quiet as he learned how to turn in the tide. In the sky was a flare when he came up for air in his homemade fan blade, one-man submarine ride. Okay, so this is the Focusrite 2i2 with the Shure SM48 mic. So this is my Martin OM-JM. This is the John Mayer signature model, and I bought this back in, well, originally I had it back in 2012, and this has been my main acoustic guitar for a very long time. So yeah, like I said, I bought it in 2012, so over 10 years I've had it. I'm a huge fan of John Mayer. He's been one of my biggest musical influences ever since I listened to his Try and Continuum albums. He's always been a very big influence on me, his tone and everything. And yeah, I just decided to get his signature acoustic model. It's expensive, but I really like how it sounds, and I've been using it for a very long time as my main acoustic. So yeah, John Mayer OM-JM. I think this is actually my most expensive guitar in my collection. So yeah, believe it or not, it's this one, because it's a Martin, and you know, the association with John Mayer and everything. So yeah, anyways, John Mayer, one of my biggest musical influences, had to get this guitar. So I'm gonna play one of his songs. Yep, it's called Walt Grace's Submarine Test. All right, let's go. Walt Grace desperately hidden his whole place, dreamed to discover a new space, buried himself alive inside his basement. Turn the sign on his face, man, just working away on displacement, what it would take to survive. Is when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. And his wife told his kids he was crazy, and his friends said he'd fail if he tried. But with a will to work hard in a library card, he took a homemade fan blade, one-man submarine ride. 여수밤 바다 이 조명에 담긴 아름다운 계기가 있어, 내게 들려주고파 정화 걸어. 뭐 하고 있냐고, 나는 지금 여수밤 바다, 여수밤 바다. 걷고 싶다, 이 바다를 너와 함께 걷고 싶어, 이 거리를 너와 함께 걷고 싶다.
이 발을 너와 함께 걷고 싶어. 여수밤 바람 여수밤 바람 이 바람에 거린 알 수 없는 향기가 있어. 내게 전해주고파. 전화 걸어 뭐하고 있냐고. 나는 지금 여수밤 바람 여수밤 바람 너와 함께 걷고 싶다. 이 바다를 너와 함께 걷고 싶어. 이 거리를 너와 함께 걷고 싶다. 이 바다를 너와 함께 너와 함께 바다 이 조명에 담긴 아름다운 얘기가 있어. 내게 들려주고파. 전화 걸어 뭐하고 있냐고. 나는 지금 여수밤 바람 여수밤 바람 뭐하고 있냐고. 나는 지금 여수밤 바다 여수밤 바다